What's up, YouTube? All right. Some kind of way this beacon is like major loud. Loud. You know what? I could have did a much better job with that. It could have been a Chris Sane replica imitation. What's up, YouTube? That's my boy too. See, Itsu Komodo don't just play Minecraft. He plays the stock game too. Listening to some of these cats out there trying to make some money. Okay. Looks like we got a lot to do today, so no dilly-dally on T-minus 12 because the countdown continues, son. Let's go on. Let's get down to it. Certain death. All right, we already done that, huh? We're in now. In like Flynn. Got a bunch of busy bees around here. It's kind of my first attempt. To get honey collection around my base. Actually, the second. I had it located somewhere else originally, and then I moved them over here after building something that we're going to look at today. And you know, before we get too far along, I just got to come back over here and look. You know, so they fixed the problem with the axolotls, but they didn't give me mine back. I had like 3 or 4 in there. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna run up in the house so we can sleep and give you guys a good, I guess you can call this, well, when I was building it, I thought of it as a starter house. But it's actually probably the most extensive house that I've created. Living space, dedicated kind of living space, storage space. So I guess it's the main house of the world, to be honest. And I'd gotta say that maybe I was inspired by some YouTubers as far as kind of putting porches on and things like this, but and maybe even some general styling tips. But I think I really created this for the most part. I think it's pretty cool. There's probably some things that there's definitely some things that could have been done aesthetically better. But it works and it looks pretty cool. They used the trapdoors there hanging from fences. That's pretty neat. It's kind of standard. Went up with some standard A type framing out here on the outside. Which I believe that's all dark oak. I had been building so much with the best wood in the game, the spruce wood, and decided, hey, you know what? I need to change it up. So stripped, not stripped, and then the planks. So dark oak and regular oak. I love this little look. As you probably noticed over at OG Village, you put the stripped oak down in the floor. Kind of gives it more of a rustic look. And so what I was going for in here was maximizing storage. You know, so the pictures represent what's inside. Okay. Obviously, I think everybody's doing that. These used to be lanterns, but I upgraded to that end rod status there. Little kitchen. And once you really get the hang of using the blast furnace, it really is convenient for all your ores. It really is quicker and just a lot more convenient. So got the anvil here. I used a bunch of crafting tables for a different look. And here I just put the barrels underneath. Oh, got quite a bit of iron there. Okay, that's cool. Got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff. That's really neat. What's this? Oh, you know what? Wow. Let's see. Does it really work? Can you stack these guys now? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, look at that. That would have been so helpful back when I was actually had those really good trades, because the only reason I didn't trade more to get more of these, because I really feel like it was a really good trade. Like I said, those campfires and lanterns, it's surprisingly tricky to kind of not tricky, but just resource intensive in a kind of an aggravating way. But I really should have, if they had that stacking out, then I would be loaded with those. Standard kind of little room here. I kind of skipped right over the enchanting setup though, didn't I? That's just standard stuff though. Did throw a little more bookshelves in here than needed, and also have the loom look in here as well. So, just nothing really to see here. Okay, it's just a way of doing it. And then more storage here, and hey, that thing's running. How long has that been running? What actually was in there? Ah, okay, okay. So actually we'll take these with us, show you guys what I'm doing with that. But this at least part of it I did for an achievement, and the way, like I said to you guys before, for the most part, I like to keep, if I did something specifically for an achievement, I like to either mark it or just keep it as a part of my world and integrate it in my world. These guys are just skulls watching the skull tube over there with their skulls, checking it out. That's the skull tube. Yep, I can't remember the achievement, but you guys know, taking using hoppers and whatnot. Wow, I'm sorry, you guys gotta excuse me. I'm a little bit thrown, let's see, taken aback by what's going on here, because I hadn't been over here in so long. So just trying to actually just check it out. I actually have done some post 117 mining a good bit there. We'll show you where that's come from. A little bit of amethyst. So you guys got some geode stuff to look forward to. I have tackled a what is it, a ocean monument or whatever it's called, with the guardians and things of that nature. So, but you'll definitely get to see why I'm grabbing those buckets here in a little bit. You'll see. Okay. Just out of everything over there. All right. Enough of that. But that's a cool room. I like it. It's just a lounge area, but it's mostly storage. I kind of try to integrate the storage into it. But everything that I need is in this house, you know, generally speaking. I almost forgot about this. I really did. Need to move along here. We're gonna run out of time. This is probably the entire map of the game. This is my entire map. We're here. No, we're North 1. North 1 right now. Spawn is right around there where my cursor is. So we have a lot of world. These are all 3/4 maps. So pretty big scale. And so why let's see, OG2. This is because I think I died with my original OG map. So I had to create another one. Believe it or not, with all this though, and even with all this laid out at the Spruce Village, I still was not able to get the map achievement. And I had to do that another way, which I guess that would be the only reason to have to go to the part of the village where that stuff's located. So anyways, not much to see there. We already looked at the clock tower. Let's we'll save that part over there. Guys, a lot of the sheep wool colors here. I want to really show you guys is my bee farm here. I'm curious to see if this thing actually still even works. Let's kind of take a look from the outside. This is my bee farm. Bees are still in there. That's a good sign. Bunch of flowers. And there we go. So I made this before. This was one of the checklist items for me before 117 because we were hearing that the copper, which we all know now, that the copper was going to you'll be able to use the wax on it. So there's before I do that, I do have some space, so that's not going to be the biggest deal, is it? I don't want those guys coming in here though, which they already have. I'm just trying to show you guys a little bit. I left the access back here, which I probably nothing really to see. There's obviously a minecart under there, but we're not going to go that far dealing with all that today. And now I got the aggravation of trying to get this guy out of here without... Where'd that go? Here? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Come on, son. There's nothing in there. I think that's probably good enough. Should have known better. I got my yellow glass up there, threw some honeycomb blocks or whatever they're called up there. Put some slabs on top. I thought that was pretty cool. That's an original to me. I think, can we sneak out of here this way? Yes, we can. I do love to use those vines in ways to help you get up, but you know, threw some leaves up here, some slabs up here, get that smooth look there. So cool. What's next? We got the bees. How about I show you the other map thing real quick, and then we come back and end up right back over here. Now this I dug out enough to fish in, and actually I've got some, these guys have names, but you can't really, I guess you have to use the buckets to see their names. Speaking of buckets, I do have buckets, but and we may not even get to that part of why I have the buckets today. We'll save that until a caving episode. This little hut I built, just something. Oh, see there, I've used that before, a trapdoor idea. This is kind of my melon and pumpkin spot over here. Sleeping again. Ain't quite been 20 minutes yet though. We got about seven minutes or so. I try to cut it out. Access to going down. There's something to see right there too. We'll save that though. Here's my map guy. So most of these huts around here, I've just kind of, that's the extent of what I've done. Put little what are those things called? Item frames up there with whatever, you know, the setup is in here. Oh, what am I doing? Get out of that. That's crazy. Anyways, this is the map that I was able to use. And this is actually the map of Village 9. As you can see, Village 9. I kept the same, you know, north kind of stuff. But this is my main, this is it. Here's where we are. Here's where we're at. You guys can see the tree farms over there. I probably should, these maps don't automatically update. Like you'll have to take it down and put it back up, you know, hold it in your hand so that it would update. But yeah, there's just what I was calling the starter house where my cursor is right there. Cool. I think it's really cool to see it, you know, a map of this scale to show all your paths and different things. So, and really show you the, you know, the colors. I do have resources. You saw those chests in there, so there's map stuff in there. I actually have used him for trading and stuff. Sugar cane down here. So there's a little bit of this and that to see. This was actually the house I used as my kind of starter house for being over here, because it had 2 beds. I do have like 3 or 4 different clerics maxed out, which I use rotten flesh trades with. Even though it's 32, it's still, for the amount of rotten flesh I end up with, it's still pretty helpful. And you guys have, for the most part, seen most things around here. That's a little armorer. That's mutton. And they got a couple of sheets back behind there. This is the bee hut, maybe, where I used to keep wax and things. Stones and ores in there. Actually, this one may actually be worth looking at. It's just, you guys may recognize, you know, this is one of the natural generated places, but I just have all my armor that I've collected. It's not diamond and not netherite. Just stuff that you get collected. I just keep it. I don't throw it away if I don't have to. Yep, bees. And for single, when I was really doing a lot of single player things, I would stay in this house. And I had it set up a little different than that. But little dog kennel over here. Hello, guys. Hadn't seen me in a while, huh? It's like dance moves. And these beehives here, these were the ones I was mentioning was my first place. When I first brought bees here, it was over here in this area, close to what was originally my little single player abode there. Got my cats and my dogs over here. Is that shut or closed? I can't never tell. I think that's open and that's closed. You can tell by the black outline. Yep. When that download hits on Bedrock on the Switch, you might as well forget it. Here's my extensive wool farm. Like I say, I think really bad black sheep over there at Trader Hall Village is probably where it's really at, but this is an automatic, and I just wanted to do it just to do it. So keep my shears in there and keep some light up here for the grass to grow, which, see, it's definitely not like some type of one tick farm. All right, so that's a lot of what's going on around here. What we're calling the starter house, the bee farm. Let's check out in here. This little sweet berry setup here. Always trying to protect myself. Well, here's the thing. Look right here. Check this out. See the rail? You guys already know what time it is. All right. But that's on the inside. You can't see anything but that collection system from out here. All right. And you could even cover it up, you know, even more than that, where it's just the chest there, and even cover up half the chest. Like, you could really make that incognito, or even do a build out where you couldn't even see it at all. But I have this guy in here. Okay, he's even got a little sleeping place. But yep, got him tucked away up here by himself, just getting that wheat for me. That's why I keep a lot of bread. I do love the steak, what people call the steak, which is the cooked beef. But bread has always been my go-to just because wheat's so easy. All right, so this is like another place we could improve this. I got some thoughts about it. Let's just go room by room though. These are all my generators of sorts. Ooh, glitch. Cobblestone. See if this stuff still works. Yep, still works. Cobblestone generator where the water and lava flow together. Then we got lava and ice. Basalt generator. Okay. No problems there. And I like to put my obsidian. I got probably obsidian back there just to keep myself from knocking holes. I always want to keep one of these guys around so you can tell what time it is. And also tell what time it ain't. Now here's a farm that I'm actually I would be scared to turn on because I'm not sure. This would have been JC Plays, I'm sure of it. Like maybe some kind of 1 tick, 0 tick. Wow, so glitchy. What's up there? Like what's actually happening? I was banging my head on the ladder. For real? This thing don't even like me being over here. This is how I know there's a problem with this. I can't even jump without. Look, what am I? Why is that happening? You're seeing it here, folks. I don't ever remember this being so glitchy just to be around it. And I may not kick this thing off, but when it was working pretty good. I was just taking it, making dry kelp. I didn't sit around doing the math, but I couldn't ever figure out if this was even something. The point of me doing this was to get the dried kelp to use as fuel. But I couldn't really ever tell if it was actually worth it. And to be honest, I thought somebody said that these types of farms didn't work anymore, so I'm not even gonna mess with it. This one creates the snowballs. Haven't heard about this not working, so I'll still works. So snow golem, since we're not in a like a desert or some hot biome, he can stay alive down here, and you could get snowballs and make other things. This just goes down to a cave. This might be the last one, which also I believe probably does not work anymore, which I'm not gonna mess with either. But it's sugar cane. And then you basically hit the switch and that just keeps going back and forth until that grows. I'm not gonna, no need. These are just things that I actually just built because I wanted to build them. I don't know that I sat down here and just like AFK'd these things very much. But it may be worth turning this. I've been thinking about Halloween, and it may be worth kind of putting spider webs in there and stuff and kind of making that, you know, making it a little wider and stuff, more than that 1 block space of a hallway. Just kind of making it like a ruined deal, you know, like Halloween, spooky, haunted, abandoned, whatever word you want to use for it. That's really cute. That's cute. How is that on and not on? Is it because I'm downloading over there? I'll tell you guys, when that arrow over there comes on, yeah, Switch acts funny. Funny. There's my head up there, my dragon. My spoils of the end. We're gonna look at this one last thing here, and we're gonna call it quits for today. This is my nether storage, basically. And yeah, mostly nether storage. Okay. Lots of nether brick. I really was using that spot at the house with those auto-smelter, the auto-smelter, to do a lot of nether brick because I had so much nether rack. Now what I did, and this is a kind of an older build here, but I brought, again, bringing all the elements to my base, I brought the Crimson Forest. What would this be, like a bastion type thing? What was that? Oh. What is that noise? Scared me. I'm gonna equip me, sir. Maybe the lava or something. The basalt delta here. Soul Valley. It's like a drowned or something. Oh, because there's water up above. Oh, is it going to glitch and show me the water up there? There is water up there somewhere. That's probably what it is. Okay, and then just the regular old school nether. I can't think of what it's called, but hey, you guys understand. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Did you guys see that? Of course you did. This glitchy glitch, man. I'm probably gonna die when I got here, right? Get out of the bed. Yeah. Just want to show you guys where it comes out of at. There's a witch. So I laughed like that, and then there's a witch, or did the mic just laugh at me, or is that something totally different? Yeah. Oh, it's a witch. Hello, guy. I hit you in the forehead. Oh, what you gonna give me? That's a nice. That's a nice. I like that. Use this on my. There we go. Get silky smooth, tidied up. This is just over here, right into the wood tree farm area, and back around, right? All right, gang. I think that's enough for today. So you got to see a good bit of stuff, though. Some generators, basalt generator, cobblestone generator. We looked at my starter house, aka main house. Some other few little mods. There's a loud beacon again. Some of the few mods I did to the villager houses that were already here, and yeah, starting to kind of get back acclimated with this place, and I hope you guys are getting a good understanding of where everything is and what's here and what's not here, and collectively we can figure out where to go next. So, hey, thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely 100% see you guys next time. Peace.